Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here you are so very welcome. I'm Jane, I live with my husband Mike who's behind the camera. We're early retirees, British, debt and mortgage free, and living a thrifty and frugal life here in France. And every Sunday we share something of our lives with you about how we've saved money. So let's take a look at what we're going to share with you this week. So this week we're going to share with you our 5 favourite frugal things, and I'm also going to share with you my 5 favourite frugal vloggers. So this week is a collaboration with, and I'm reading off my list here, Frugal Jo, Claire's Journey, Tess at Frugal Living, Nicola at the Frugal Cottage, and Shoestring Jane. So make sure when you've watched this video to pop over and see their 5 favourite frugal things as well. Let's get started. My first favourite frugal thing is upcycling. Now, whenever we think of upcycling, we think of taking something and turning it into something else. Well, upcycling could literally just be zhuzhing it up so you can use it. It could be taking a dirty old piece of furniture, giving it a really good scrub, sanding it back and waxing. That's upcycling. We often take pieces of furniture from second-hand shops and we bought from Facebook Marketplace. We give them a clean, we sand them down and we paint them. We love to do that. I love to do it with fabric as well. I love to go and buy bedding, pillowcases, tablecloths and turn them into quilts. I really love to do that. You're looking at my quilt here now, aren't you? Yep, some of that was a duvet cover that I got from a charity shop. I really love upcycling. We've upcycled 4 houses. Our first house, our second house, our first house in France and our second house in France. All of them were really tatty. I mean, really tatty. And this one was the tattiest, the worst. Mike upcycled it. It had a good roof, it had 4 walls, but the rest of it, it needed some upcycling. So there we go. My first favourite frugal thing is to take something scruffy, unwanted, not very well liked, zhuzh it up, get it going and give it an upcycle. Number 1, upcycling. Now, if you're going on a day out, by the time you buy a few coffees, by the time you buy some lunch or something to eat in the afternoon or a few pastries, it can add up. So one of my really favourite frugal things are picnics. I love a day out. I love to go somewhere, a walk to a lakeside, to a beach front, to a forest walk. And we're really lucky here. Picnics are a big thing. There's always somewhere to park. There's always somewhere that you can sit and eat. And when we lived back in the UK, if we had a day out and we went to a county fair or an agricultural show or the Liscard show or the Royal Cornwall show or anywhere like that, you could get a pass to come in and go out, and you go off to the car parks. That's where it's all happening. The back door of the car is open, the picnic's laid out in the back of the car, the folding chairs are out, the picnic table's out, they've got a brew on, they're making cups of tea, they've got the flasks. It's a wonderful thing. It's a really lovely thing to take a break in your day, to unpack the food. And you can always get a picnic together from stuff that you've got at home. You can always whistle up a bit of pastry, make a quiche, make a few sausage rolls. It's so easy to do. A few sandwiches, a bit of cake, some jam tarts, a fruit cake. It's no effort at all. And once you've done that, you might go out on a Saturday, you might go out again on a Sunday. But that lovely moment, and it's a feeling of sitting there at the back of your car or on a blanket or even at the side of the road or at a picnic table somewhere that's set up by the local community. It's lovely. I absolutely love picnics. My next, favourite frugal thing is charity shops and all retailers of all things second-hand. I love it. Now, I love to go to what we here in France called a renovations. So basically, I'm going to take you on a journey here. Can you imagine you've got a saucepan? You really don't want this saucepan anymore. So off you go to the local déchetterie. In the UK, we call it a tip. We're going to the local tip. When you get there, you're looking at your saucepan and think, well, this is too good to throw away. And there'll be a building or a collection point or a porter cabin or a storage unit, and it'll have a name of the local resourcery on it, and you can take it there. When you get in there, you'll see people have put books, clothing, toys, child's cot, pram, garden tools, and they'll just pop it in there. They don't want it, and it's going to go off to the resourcery. And there's one in just about every town that I can think of. And some places they are to raise money for charity, but in most cases they just cover the cost of not throwing things away. And of course, then there's all the charity shops, my favourite being Emmaus, and they raise money for people who are extraordinarily vulnerable and really need a lot of support. And it is superb. We've bought so much of our furniture in there, we've bought lamps in there, we love it. We love our local charity shops raising money for animals in 2 nearby towns. It's where we go, we buy clothing, books, kitchen equipment. If I need a baking tin, it's my first go-to place. If I need a vase, or I need some more glasses, or I want some more tableware, it's my first point of call. And of course, good old Facebook Marketplace. So charity shops and all retailers of things secondhand. It really appeals to my sense of not wasting as well. I love them. The next thing I absolutely love has got a lovely name here in France. Its nickname is anti-gaspi, anti-gaspillage. It's where they stop the waste. I love it. Every supermarket that you go into now in France, there is a fridge, a big refrigerator, a fridge here, a fridge somewhere at the back, at the front, just inside the door, and an anti-gaspi written on it. And it's all the food that's today's date. It's usually 1/3 off or half price, or some of it is really just a few cents. Our local Lidl supermarket does it, our local Leclerc supermarket, our local Intermarché supermarket does it. I absolutely love it. Lots of the supermarkets will have a whole box of fruit and veg for €1. You see it outside the bakeries as you drive through villages, a great big flour sack full of bread. They leave it there specifically so people pick it up and take it away. They don't care if you feed it to your goats, to your chickens, to your pigs, for your children, or you eat it yourself. They just don't want to waste it. And all over the world, there is a version of this, isn't there? There's the Too Good To Go apps. There's lots of apps and food savings. Lots of countries, absolutely everywhere. It's a brilliant thing where they stop the waste of food. And for me as a frugal person, it means I get some absolutely amazing bargains. And I know that those of you out there as well. And back in the UK, we used to love calling in after work. We used to go scooting around looking for the yellow stickers, the whoops stickers on things as well. We used to wait till Sunday afternoon to go and buy bread for Mike for his sandwiches for the week. It was absolutely fantastic. I love that ethic of not wasting this food, of not throwing it away and letting it go for so little money that people just want to scoop it up and buy it, and it stops the waste. Anti-gaspi. I've saved my favourite frugal thing until last. And my most favourite frugal thing is us. It's each other. And we call it Team Bat. It's me and Mike against the world.
Team Bats.
Thank you, Mike, behind the camera. That is us. We absolutely have been on this journey together. And we started this journey way back when we were terribly in debt. And then we had a silly, great big mortgage. So we cleared the debt. That wasn't easy, but we kept going. We had a stupid, great big mortgage that we cleared, and then we downsized, and we've every single step of the way we've done it together. We've discussed it, we've talked about it, we've planned it, we've made it work together. And when we do everything together, we budget together, we look at spending plans together, we work on the house and the garden together. And we were discussing this when we go shopping and we want the cheap reduced price stuff and the anti-gas fee, we have planned it. And I've said to Mike, like, you go to the tills quickly and grab a big bag of bread. I'm going to go to the back to the meat fridge to see what's in there. And we are absolutely on it. When we go to the recycling centre, the resourcery, it opens at 2 o'clock. There's always a big queue. And we literally split up, and we know what we're looking for. I went there this week looking for jam jars. Mike was looking for other things, so we just knew, split up. When we go to charity shops, I'm usually looking in the kitchen section, whilst Mike's looking in the books and the film section. We know what we're looking for, we've got a plan, and we're going to go and get these things. So we really are working as a team. It's saved us so much money that we're on the same journey. We're evenly yoked. We're pulling as a team. We're going in the same direction. So my absolute most favourite thing is us. Team Bat. Go Team Bat. We really hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, we just ask one thing, that you hit the like button. We love to hear from you. Tell me your one most favourite frugal thing. Leave it in the comments below. Thanks to all the subscribers, new and old, and if you're not a subscriber yet, come on, join the Frugal family. Just leaves me to say thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now.